Alright, welcome back. We have a double feature today because we have 2 episodes of Hawkeye out at the same time, so we're wasting no time. We're going right into episode 2. I'm really wanting to see more of this relationship between Clint and Kate because there wasn't that much of it in the first episode, so I'm really keen to see how they're going to develop their relationship, how the banter's going to go between them because both of these actors are very witty. So let's just go into episode 2 and let's see who else pops up. Fingers crossed.
Can you sign this?
I'm not done yet.
Do you think they're the ones that killed my mom's fiance's uncle?
Your mom's fiance's uncle?
Hey, KATE Bishop!
What are you hiding, Jack?
Nothing.
Kate! What I was trying to do was prove that he is lying, which I successfully did. Same night his uncle threatens you, he ends up murdered by a sword.
So Jack is actually someone in the comic books called Swordsman. So he has kind of connections, obviously, to Hawkeye, and he's more or less a villain in the comic books. I'm actually very interested to see if they will connect his backstory to Clint, or if he's just going to be kind of like this villain for Kate and Clint to fight in the MCU. Either way, in the show, they're obviously showing that he's very adept at fighting with a sword, so I do think they have plans for him, and yeah, I think so far he killed his uncle. But the fact that I think that means he didn't do it, or he did. Either way, he's a villain, he's bad.
Who are you talking about?
Oh wow, didn't realize we were supposed to bring guns.
We have them both.
Okay, the relationship between Clint and Kate is so good. These actors together are so great. And I sometimes forget that Jeremy Renner is very good at being comedic, but I've always liked Haley Steinfeld. I think I first saw her in Pitch Perfect, or the third one of that, and I've just always liked her. Again, when she was cast as Kate Bishop, I got really excited, and I just love their banter together. They are so good, and she's so funny. I love it. I love it. As much slack as the Marvel shows on Netflix got, I really did like Daredevil. And besides wanting to see Charlie Cox back in the MCU as Daredevil, I wouldn't mind seeing the Kingpin return. So the actor that played Kingpin in the show was this guy named Vincent D'Onofrio, and his portrayal was so perfect. So I really wouldn't mind seeing the Kingpin come back into the MCU. I really wouldn't mind if he played Kingpin. And they've just kind of laid all this groundwork that he could potentially come back because that woman at the end, that woman is Maya Lopez, otherwise known as Echo. So Echo is very much one of those kind of fringe people in the Marvel Universe. She's not too well known, but she's kind of gaining popularity. And in the comics, she's this Native American deaf person. So I'm really happy that they're bringing this diversity into the MCU. But her powers are kind of like that she's very similar to Taskmaster. So she has this photographic reflexes, so she can kind of mimic people's fighting styles. So I'm keen to see if they're going to go down that route. I think they will. But the reason she connects to the Kingpin too is because she's actually the adoptive daughter of Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin. Come on, Kingpin, pop into Hawkeye. Or the MCU, I'll take it. And another reason why we might see him, it's a big hope, is because Marvel has already announced that Echo will be getting her own Disney Plus show. So one, we know she's not going to die, we know she's going to stick around, and I'm pretty sure she's going to start as a misunderstood villain and eventually become a superhero. Please, please, please be the Fantastic Four who purchased Avengers Towers. Come on, Reed Richards. There was some news saying that Jamie Dornan is in talks with Marvel. I would 100% take Jamie Dornan as Mr. Fantastic / Reed Richards. I would say yes. Well, I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye. I can't wait to see the last 4. I can't believe there's only 4 left. It actually makes me very, very sad. Let me know in the comments below if you're loving Hawkeye. What's your favorite part? How do you feel about Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop? And thanks again so much for watching my reaction videos. Keep it here because I am so ready for episode 3, and I'll make another video for that just for you guys. Alrighty then, with that said, I will talk at you guys later. Bye!